All right, guys, Diffy Smooth out here again for Midwest Flesh. We're out here in Detroit, Woodmere Cemetery. Don't mind the glasses, lost one of my contacts, didn't bring any extras, but whatever, let's forget about that. Let's get to this. So, not a lot of people are gonna know this name, but if you've ever had Werner's Ginger Ale, you might recognize the last name Werner. This is the founder of Werner's Ginger Ale. James Werner, 1843 to 1927. He actually used to have a pharmacy in downtown Detroit. That's where he started mixing stuff, I think, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me. But yeah, there he is. Nothing too crazy, but you know, thought it'd be cool for those of you who have had Werner's Ginger Ale. There he is. It's been around a while, obviously. All right, so like I said at the beginning of that, we're out here at, I think it's Woodmere, W-O-O-D, Wood, and then M-E-R-E. So I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But a few famous people out here I'm gonna go hit. Should recognize the rest of the names pretty fondly. If that's the right word to use, but anywho, Diffy Smooth for Midwest Flesh. Let me go hit these other ones. All right, so a lot of you are not really going to recognize his name, but you're definitely going to recognize some of the brands he's helped, some of the brands he's created, and it's kind of crazy. I had to move a lot of dirt off his grave, but a guy who created these two companies, it's just crazy to see that he has just a normal headstone, and it was half covered in dirt. So Henry M Leland, obviously not as famous as a car maker as Henry Ford, but Henry Leland actually, I believe he helped Buick. I'm sorry, not Buick. He helped Olds, Ransom E. Olds, R.E. Olds. He was helping him with some stuff, and then he actually started his own company. Now, a lot of you guys will recognize this name, Cadillac. He founded Cadillac and actually sold Cadillac to GM. And then after some disagreements with GM, he left, sold off, he left with GM. Then he went on to create Lincoln. That's right. Henry M. Leland right here created Cadillac and Lincoln. That was it. I'm obviously skipping over a lot of history because this guy's done a lot, created a lot, but yeah, here he is, Henry M. Leland. Diffy Smooth again for Midwest Flesh. Still out here at Woodmere Cemetery. Got two more I'm gonna hit. These last names, you'll recognize the names. Like I said, this one, you obviously recognize his achievements and the brands he created, but the next two, as soon as you see the last name, you'll recognize them. Oh, and I almost forgot the best part about coming to visit Henry M. Leland's grave is came to visit in my Lincoln. All right, as promised, here we are. You're definitely going to recognize this last name. Some of you might even be wearing this last name right now. Carhartt. Yep, that is the Carhartt. This, I'll stop over there, but there's a sign out front. Pretty sure the family built this after the fact. Obviously, family's got a little bit of money now. So they built this after the fact. I believe these are the original graves here from members of the family. Not sure who the other family members are. The one name I came here for was Hamilton. Hamilton Carhartt was the founder of Carhartt. So there you go. If you're wearing Carhartt, jacket, whatever, you love it, thank this guy right here. Creator of Carhartt. All right, we're out here at the last one for the day, and as promised, definitely gonna recognize this name. You might even be driving this name. You might have one of these in the driveway with this name on it. You shouldn't be driving one of these and watching YouTube. Here we go. This is David Buick. That's the Buick, founder of Buick. Obviously ended up selling it out to GM. He invented the overhead valve motor. He actually also invented the windshield. So if you are driving in your car right now and watching YouTube, which you shouldn't be, you can thank this guy for not having the wind in your face. There he is, David Dunbar Buick. And unfortunately for David, he ended up, he obviously sold Buick to GM, invested in some other stuff, and didn't really work out. So he ended up pretty much broke at the end of his life, which is a shame considering how much his name is everywhere and what he invented, how much of that is out there to end up broke at the end of your life after inventing all of that which is all stuff we almost use every day of our life. So, but yeah, there he is, David Dunbar Buick. This is Diffie Smooth from Midwest Flesh out here, Woodmere Cemetery, and I'm out getting ready to head home. So, hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Midwest Flesh Urbex. And if you feel like visiting the Diffie Smooth channel, you can. I don't have a whole lot on there, but yeah, if you want to check it out. But like I said, definitely subscribe to Midwest Flesh. He's got way more interesting stuff than I do. So, there we go. All right, so I lied. That wasn't my last stop. Didn't realize I was this close to this person, people. And I guarantee you're gonna recognize this last name, just like the previous two. This one you gotta recognize and you gotta respect. All right, so this man needs no introduction. You all know what he did. Henry Ford. That's the Henry Ford, buried next to his wife, Clara Bryant Ford. There you go. This is Ford Cemetery. It was Henry's great-grandfather. Bought this land here from when I was reading. As you can see, there's a lot of Ford names here, a lot of the Ford family. Edsel is not buried here though. Edsel is actually at another cemetery, but this is where the Henry and a lot of the Ford family is buried. And as you see, there's a church back there. I don't believe that's an active church. From what I was reading, Clara, Henry's wife, I believe she had this church built from what I was reading. And yeah, so there it is. There's the grave of the ever great Henry Ford. As you can see, it's I guess you can call it encapsulated. My guess is they didn't want anybody messing with the grave. Out here, Ford Cemetery, so you can see there's a lot of there's a non-Ford, probably married into the family, but a lot of these are, obviously it's the Ford Cemetery. William. If I remember correctly, that was Ford's great-grandfather who actually bought the land this cemetery's on. So, all right, so I was wrong. It was George Ford, not William Ford, that was that purchased the cemetery for the Ford family. I haven't seen George yet. Look around. There's obviously some pretty old ones out here, but don't see George. Pretty well kept, I for the most part, minus some tree branches and stuff, but take a quick quick walk around here. See, there's some pretty old ones out here, especially these smaller ones. Some of these are just initials. They don't have. They might have had dates on them at some point, but they're definitely worn off now. So, yeah, there it is. Ford Cemetery. Looks like here they built some kind of bracing around these to hold them up. Looks like it's all cracked and everything. Same with this one. Well, there it is, Ford Cemetery, Henry Ford. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now I'm headed home. As I said before, make sure you like and subscribe. Midwest Flash Urbex, Jiffy Smooth here, helping out, putting out some content. You can check out my page if you want. I don't post a whole lot. Midwest got all the cool stuff. I just want to help add to it a little bit while I'm out traveling around for supercross and motocross stuff. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys.